Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to show you how to automate tasks in Wrike. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two ways to automate tasks. Now let's say that you have created a task and you would like this task to reoccur without you having to recreate the task each and every time. What you need to do is make sure that you are in your project, and let's say you would like to go and click on your task. I'm going to use this one as a sample, and it'll open up on the right hand side. Click the three dots and come down here, and you can click on make recurrent. Now what this will do is it will recur this task in different frequencies, so daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly, and then you can repeat it once, twice, or 3 or 4 times, 4 months by, and then you can choose the date of which it reoccurs. You can move to the next working day if the 7th is on the weekend. You can choose a specific day of the month, so the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or last, any which day of the month of your week. And then you've got range settings and upfront tasks, so you can choose a start and an end date. You can limit it to a certain amount of occurrences, and then you can create it upfront with a certain amount of tasks. On the right hand side over here, you can add in a project folder or space to here. You can add an assignee. You can change the duration importance, and you can change how it gets shared. And then you can click in over here to edit the template description. And then once you're done, you can click on save. This will be a reoccurring task. Okay, so here it's giving you your task name, and then it's giving you that date when it will occur again. Now there is another way of doing this. If you want to branch out a little bit more, we can click on our profile picture over here, come down to settings. Once settings is opened on the left hand side, you can come all the way down here to automation. Automation will allow you to create automated tasks without you having to do it yourself. So you create a trigger and then conditions, and then you will create a result. So click on create automation rule. Here you will see a bunch of templates. Okay, these templates are endless. There are hundreds of these templates that you can choose from. And what's nice about the templates is you can actually customize them when you are creating them. So whatever it is that you'd like to choose, go ahead and click on it. Now, if you're familiar with this kind of thing, you want to create your very own from scratch, you can click on custom rule right over here on the top right. You'll start with a blank. But for now, we are going to click on this when new item is created, then change start and due dates. So once you click on this, you will have this window open. You will give it a name. So we can just say automation 1. The rules will apply to tasks. In this case, we are doing tasks, but if you'd like to change where it applies to, you can either have the tasks or projects, and then you can select a source as to where it applies. When a new item is created, so this is the action. So when a new item is created, and you can actually go ahead and click on this, and you can see that there are no additional settings. You can remove it and create a new one. Then you can have a condition, so this is optional. So when a new item is created, and if the status is completed, for example, then we can go over to the start date. We can change the start date. We can change the due date, right? So ultimately what's happening here is this rule will apply to tasks. In an overview, when a new item is created, the condition must be that the status is all completed. Then the start date will change, the due date will change, and then you can add in another result over here. So you can say create item from blueprint, you can say duplicate item, whatever the case may be, and then you can turn the status on or off. So let's say you just want to create it for now and then turn it off and turn it on at a later stage. You can do so and still create the rule. Go ahead and click on create. You've now created a rule within your Wrike account.